morning everybody. This is a very sunny, it's a bit blustery, wonderful Hayfield Lakes. This is a venue that I definitely don't get to enough. Well done Ian, well done mate, that's his first fish. This is a venue I don't get to enough, I'll be honest with you. It's not that far from where I live in Sheffield, just retreating to the shade a little bit. It's very blustery today, it's the end of August, and I'm here with Ian today. Ben's fishing as well, and we're going to be doing some pellet waggler fishing and bomb fishing as well. We're possibly going to fish with a method feeder as well later on, but that's much later on in the session, down the margins. This is a fantastic fishery. Like I say, I don't get here at all. In fact, ironically, the last time I was here was actually with Ian, and that was it's probably just over a year ago, and we fished the other lake and he caught loads. It wasn't easy, he had to work for the fish, and we've got fish cruising around everywhere. There are loads of fish out there, but as we often see on venues like this, particularly through the summer, is that, you know, the fish are there, but it doesn't mean that they're easy to catch, and that's what we're going to be working on today. Got a bit of cloud cover now, which looks much more favourable for fishing. This wind's circling round a little bit. Ian's into another fish. He's currently on the bomb, but we are in 5 minutes. We're going to go on the pellet waggler. He's stepped up the feed. He's definitely feeding more now, more frequently. There are fish moving about out there up in the water. The background noise is some groundswork that's going on there. I didn't realise it's the Maver match, this final here on Saturday, so they're obviously making sure the place looks nice for the cameras. So this looks like it's another good fish. He's fishing an 8mm hard pellet at the moment. Fishery pellets here. Really, a mirror, that one, is it? Really hard fighting fish here, but he's stepped up the feed. He's feeding at about 25 metres, I'd say. We've just stepped up his catapult now. He's now using the black elastic. Well done, mate. He's now using the black elastic catapult, which I'll show you in a minute. That's a good fish. Let's have a look at him. Yeah. Oh, it's long fish, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah.
Ben's also, how many had now, Ben? 3? 4? 7. Shows you how much attention I've been paying. You still on the bomb?
Yeah.
Yep. Nice one. I know you've had a go on the... Did you get one on the waggler?
I've won the waggler, the rest of the bomb, yeah.
Yeah. Looks ideal for the waggler, but that wind's circling, making feeding a little bit tricky and casting. Can't leave it in long either, because that wind's dragging it around, but it's just coming up to dinner time, so we're expecting it getting better as more feed goes in. But Ian's just stepped up to... He's switched from the grey elastic, stepped up to the black elastic, which has just got a little bit more power in it, which is making it easier. It's on the bomb as well. We're playing around with the hookable expanders as well as the fishery hard pellets, and he's had his wagon wheel. He couldn't wait any longer. He hasn't had one of them since he was a kid, he says. So yeah, we're expecting the sport to pick up, but he's going on the pellet waggler in 5 minutes, so that's what we're really looking forward to. Ben's in again, another good fish on the bomb and pellet. Great stamp fish. The sun's just come back out again. Just loose feeding 8mm. 8mm pellets fisheries. Let's have a look at him. Nice one, mate. Beautiful. Well, there's loads out there on the surface. We don't know how easy or hard it's going to be to catch them, but Ian's now going to switch to the pellet waggler, where we're expecting a few fish out there to be waiting. That's it. First cast on the pellet waggler. Has been feeding it for a good hour now. Expecting an early bite. Loads of fizzing out there. Can't believe how much fizzing there is. That's obviously all the pellets. Just look at it out there. It's like a jacuzzi. Fizzing like mad. I don't know this lake very well. This is Little Adams? Little Adams. I thought a lot of that fizzing was skimmers and bream, but I don't know what the heck stocking of those is. That wind's just dropped now, so it's just helping. There we go, there we go, there we go. Wait, you know what you did there, Ian, don't you? I'm going to say it, mate. Yes, you did. You cast out and then you picked your catapult up. It's the worst thing you can do. Because that's when your bite is. Has it come off? Oh. Well, you hooked your early fish anyway, but we didn't land it. But yeah, that was one of the crimes of pellet waggler fishing. It's picking your catapult up after you've just cast in. That looks lovely there now, doesn't it? Like you just reel that back. Just look at the fizzing there. That's unbelievable. On the bomb, as you can imagine, been getting liners and stuff. Done it again. He's just done it again. Ian, I'm going to stop filming, mate. Again. While he got his catapult in his hand, he knows, he's shaking his head, he knows he shouldn't be doing that. But it's good that he's had a couple of bites. Bends in again. Get that rod bending there. Get that. Another fish on the bomb. And we've got a double hook up. Ian, he's changed his routine a little bit now. He's no longer picking the catapult up while his waggler's out there. He's feeding before and then casting over the top. Missed a couple of initial bites. So then he had a cast without feeding and that worked straight away. Bite straight away, it just hooked itself against the rod. It's really hard fighting fish in this lake. It's not about little F1s or anything on here. It's they are all proper carp, common mirrors. I think Ben's netted his. He's just sitting out on the bomb at the moment. He caught one on the waggler early. Is it a big fish, mate? I didn't see that then. He's actually got the pellet waggler he's got on is about a 6 gram. Not fishing that deep, another good fish. They've still got fizzing out there, but he's feeding very, very frequently now. Encouraging him obviously to be up in the water, to take them pellets high in the water. This was the bit he was looking forward to, getting on the waggler. He's so excited. So excited. When you hooked that one, it just nearly went to the other side of the lake, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, feeling the line.
He's got his drag set, as you can hear, but that's doing its job. I think, is this the first outing for that pellet waggler rod?
It is actually, yeah.
Yep. He's on the, if I can zoom in, he's on the Horizon Pro 11-foot waggler. It's the one I use. A little bit softer than his previous one, so he's just getting used to that. It's a bit more forgiving, but it's helping with the accuracy of his casting with the rod being soft like that, and it obviously means that fish is going to be coming up a bit nearer to him. Still plenty of power left in this one. Ben's gone back out on the bomb, and the first thing we'll do is feed this line again as soon as he nets this. Fire 2 lots of 3 pellets. And then go back out over the top. I think we're going to stay at that depth. It seems to be the right depth. Got quite a few anglers here today. This is Big Adams at the back. Quite a few anglers there for midweek. Easy parking as well. It's nice and shady here where I am, but yeah, this fish been caught all over. But these lakes are 10-12 feet deep, so as you'd expect, most of the fish are up in the water. Well done, pal. Bigger than the last one, that one. Let's have a look over your shoulder.
That is a beast.
Yeah, look at that. Well done, mate.
That was not feeding.
Yep, that's it. He's just repeated. I wish I'd filmed it actually. I'll try and film the next one. He just repeated what he did. He basically fed, and then famine, and he just starved it onto the hook basically, so nailing it much quicker when he's not feeding. And I mean, look, I've just fed some out there while he's been playing this fish, and you can see there are fish out there. Not seeing any swirls. We're not actually seeing them take the pellet. Oh, well done, pal, first school. We're not seeing them actually swirling on the top or anything. So they are obviously up in the water, but that's another good fish. That last one was easily a double. It's wearing him out. Well, we've had a great session on the waggler, but it's definitely got harder. Look at that, smallest fish of the day. It's definitely got harder. Much harder. I mean, it is the middle part of the day anyway. But with that sun going in and everything, we thought it might have got stronger and stronger, but it hasn't. It's definitely gone iffy. I had a quick go on the box as well. And actually caught 3 F1s, which was a surprise, because we haven't caught any F1s up to that stage. So what we've done is we've just kind of reset. We're having a reset, aren't we, Ian?
Yeah.
Just tell us what you've done, mate. What have you switched?
Just jumped over to a bomb, and just been catapulting 3 lots of 3 out. Just been sat there for a bit, holding the catapult, and it's gone again. It's gone round then, so hopefully just keep doing it.
Yeah. We're just hoping, obviously, by he's not thrashing the water with that waggler, that we're just going to get them to get the confidence back in them upper layers. You know, just get them used to that. Them free pellets going in, whilst he's fishing down on the bottom with the bomb. But they're all far less fish moving around now. So something's definitely changed. We don't know what it is, but it's definitely changed. But this is what happens. It's great anyway, because it just means that we're having to really have to earn every fish.
Challenge.
It is a challenge, mate. Yeah. Ben's just switched back to the pellet waggler. Let's have a look at that one. Well, look at that. Beautiful fish. Look at that. It's a good looking fish, that one, Ben, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
He openly admitted that he never even saw the bite. What did you do? Did you go for your catapult, or did you just feel rod going?
Yeah, exactly. Just the rod just went round. Split seconds something high, I think it went.
Ben's been messing with his feeding as well. He went literally cut right back on the feed, and that was better. But he's done what Ian did as well. He's been on the bomb and rested it a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's definitely the key today, that resting it.
definitely. Just shows that on these venues, a lot of people say, oh, it's hooker duck fishing, commercial fishing, dead easy to catch. It's not the case, you know, a lot of the time. These fish are educated fish, and they get used to being caught, you know, and that's why they can be harder to catch sometimes. But today's been a good example of that, because we've had to keep ringing them changes.
Had 2 fish quite close to each other then, aren't they? So
Yes, yeah. There have been fish out there all day, but it's definitely been one of those days. It's been ideal for just kind of believing that the fish are there. The great thing about here today is that we've been able to see the fish. You can see them just breaking the surface, you know, and even if you can't get a bite, even if you're not necessarily catching, because you can see the fish, it's telling you that they're there, it's showing you that they're there. So you keep making changes, changing the depth, changing the feeding, the frequency that you're feeding, how many pellets you're feeding, putting your waggler in first and then feeding, or feeding first, waggler over the top. We've been able to go through all of that today, and yeah, it's been a great example of that. Another big fish. It took a while to land that one. Look at that one. Good size of that now.
It was hard fighting on that.
Yeah.
It really was.
Back on the bomb. Another double hook up, both on the pellet waggler. They were nearly jousting for a moment then. They were nearly crossed the streams, as I say.
It did though, didn't it?
Yeah, but when you're fishing as close as this on that line, you're hooking these big fish, it's going to happen. Ben's got his first, another proper fish. Still plenty of fight left in this one.
This one, isn't it?
There's the Hayfield pub up there. It's actually been renovated at the moment, I believe, or refurbished. I think that's the right term. And over there is the tattle shop. That's where you get your bait from and your day tickets in the morning. And all that bank's been trimmed now. It's nice and clean. He's not giving up, is he?
No.
Making you work for it.
He is.
He knew you'd got a tired arm as it is already. And
No, we've got bad fingers.
you've got a bad finger. Ben's still back on the waggler. Fishing about just over 20 metres, feeding 8mm fishery pellets. He's straight in. I didn't realise that float had gone then. Look at that, perfect, on film as well. Well done, mate. We caught that well, didn't we? Shows you how prolific the fishing can be at this time of year. Is it getting bigger, Ian? It is a good fish. Well done, mate. First scoop, brilliant. So that's it. That was a double hook up, that. We think that one that Ben's just got could be his PB. Look at that, what a unit. Didn't take you long to land that
no,
one,
it was
though,
easy.
mate, did it? Yeah.
How wide is it?
Really thick, isn't it? Look at that. No wonder it were putting up a tussle. Good old pellet waggler again.
Right, so that.
Brilliant, well done, mate. Well, this has been one of those days where you've really had to work for every fish, and Ian and Ben have done an absolutely fantastic job. They've constantly been keep bringing the changes. They've kept working the swim as well, feeding, kept that feed going in, been casting frequently, and the average stamp of fish has made it even better. So they've done an absolutely fantastic job, and it's been just a perfect example that, you know, sometimes you have got lots of fish in front of you, but they're not going to give themselves away. So I hope you've enjoyed this bit of an insight from this fabulous fishery, and I will be getting back here over the next few weeks to do a couple of session videos, and I will be coming back here in winter to do a winter video as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. So it's been a fantastic day, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing this wonderful fishery.